Turn our attention to Mr. Ray Martin with me here, our leadoff trick shot artist, and #1 in the world, having won the world championship in straight pool at New York City's Biltmore Hotel last year. More than that, he's written a book, 99 Critical Shots in Pool, and I'm going to let him describe right now the trick he's about to perform. Ray, and here are the balls behind you.
Well, this shot, Howard, is called a double reverse, 8-ball in a side pocket, which is what's going to happen here, is that the 13 ball is going to hit the 2 ball. The 2 ball hits the 5, the 15 hits the 11, and causes a chain reaction for the 8 to run down the rail and hit the 10 ball and carry him off and go into the side pocket.
Well, as you look at the balls, if Ray Martin can do it, he's some kind of wizard. Getting ready for the shot now. Watch closely. Keep your eye on that 8 ball. He did it. Doesn't seem possible, but somehow that 8 ball caromed into the side pocket as predicted. Look at it again. Follow your dotted lines. It's the hit, and back comes that 8 ball right there in front of you, caroming off into the side pocket. So Ray Martin has pulled off an absolute incredible feat.
The shot here, the 1 ball goes in the side pocket. The 2 ball goes in the corner. The 4 ball goes in the side. The 3 ball, the red color ball, banks and comes up into this pocket here. We hope.
How does that grab you? If he can make this, it's almost beyond belief. Look at that bank, that 3 go. They all went in. Exactly as he said, they all went in. Again, let's look at it in replay. Again, the lines show you where all the balls go. The execution has to be oh so precise. He must hit those balls exactly where he wants, and he does. What mastery. This is Mr. Alan Hopkins about to essay his trick shot wizardry at the table. He comes from Cranford, New Jersey. He has once been a world champion, and in the most recent world championship tournament, he finished second to Mr. Ray Martin. Alan, will you go ahead and take your shot and describe it for us as you go?
Okay. This shot, I'm going to pocket 3 balls in 1 shot. The cue ball stays on the table. 2 ball in the corner, the 3 ball cross corner, and the 1 ball in this corner.
Once again, he pulled off what seemed to be an impossible shot. Again, follow your lines. Watch the cue ball stay static as every other ball. See, caroms the cue ball into that 3 ball which banks, and so it's done.
This shot is a jump shot. I'm going to jump through the balls and over the rack, pockets the 2 ball in the corner and the 1 ball in this corner.
Normal player might put a divot in that table on this effort. I do not believe it. Jump the ball, hit the 2 object balls exactly where he wanted. Again, follow your dotted lines. Watch him jump that rack, hit those balls jointly just where he wanted to, and so Alan Hopkins, too, is a master. This is Mike Siegel, originally from Rochester, New York, now from Towson, Maryland. Once ran 376 balls in a row. He's 5th in the world. Take over and describe your first shot as you go, Mike. He calls this shot his football shot.
I'm going to play the 5 ball is going to pass to the 8, and he's going to see if he can make a touchdown in the side pocket.
8 in the side?
8 in the side.
All 2 other balls?
8 in the side. Now watch closely. Hits the 5 ball, 2 ball into the 8, and the 8 went right in. The crowd is properly appreciative. Let's watch it again. And the dotted line will show the path of the 8 ball, the arrows, the flight of the other balls. Look at that. A perfect bridge, in effect, is formed as the 8th ball is pocketed. A remarkable trick by Mike Siegel, but only the beginning of a whole host of great tricks. This is Steve Miserak. He's a teacher in Perth Amboy, New Jersey. In his time, he's won 30 titles, the only man ever to win 4 straight U.S. Open titles from 1970 to 73. He's run as many as 285 balls consecutively. Steve, describe your trick and take over.
All 15 balls will hit 3 cushions. I should say 16 balls, 15 plus the cue ball. It'll hit 3 cushions and all go in this corner pocket, each one going in between each other. If that's confusing, just watch.
All right, let's watch. Steve Miserak. As you watch, it becomes confusing, doesn't it? But one by one, they go into the very corner pocket that Miserak projected. What a trick! And there it was. Cue ball being the last one to go in. Let's look at this one again. Steve Miserak, who's kind of a public figure for a variety of reasons. We're going to follow the path of the first ball to show the bank course taken by all of the following balls. A superb trick engineered by Steve Miserak, putting 16 balls into the designated corner pocket with the caroms that are visible to you. This is a remarkable shooter named Peter Margot. Comes from Staten Island, New York. Has won 15 titles. Once ran 330 balls consecutively. Peter, let them see your manual dexterity and explain as you go.
Okay, here we go, Howard. What I'm going to try to do is pocket 8 balls in one stroke. The 7 ball goes in this side pocket. The 3 ball banks cross side. The 15 ball goes in this side. The 9 ball goes in that corner. The 14 ball goes in that corner. And the cue ball goes 3 rails and pockets the 12, the 13, and the 1. All 8 balls, 1 stroke.
Well, let's see if it's possible to follow this one. Good Lord, he did it. Peter Margot did it. Let's look at this one in replay, and we'll have the dotted lines show you the paths of all the 8 balls. Peter Margot at work. See how much you can watch at once. It's just not believable, is it? Cue ball against the rack, and bang, in go the last 3. You're going to see a startling trick now. Pete Margot quickly will explain it.
I'm going to lay John down on the table, put a ball in his mouth, and shoot the ball 1,000 miles an hour and make it in the far corner pocket.
If John wants to stand still for it, it's fine with me. This is the John Pete talks about. John Brasha, film producer. Good luck to you. I've seen only one other person survive.
Thank you. Hope we have insurance on the shot.
Good luck. Okay, Pete, take over.
Lay down on the table. I'll show you how.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, brother. You sure you can do this?
I can do it. Move down.
Hey.
Move down a little more.
John,
Yeah.
statistically, 4 out of 5 die on the table.
You gotta have complete faith in it.
Okay.
Move down a little more. Your head has to be laying on this way. Your head has to be top.
John Brush is a film producer. He's making a movie called Baltimore Bullets starring James Coburn and Omar Sharif. And Peter Margot is to be in the film along with some of these other trick shot artists. That is, if he works this trick.
John, you're shaking. Will you relax?
If he misses this, it could be the end of his film career before it even begins.
3 ball down the corner.
Now let's watch the shot. He did it! He did it! Just the way he did it with Yankee President Al Rosen last year in New York City. Look at that. As you watch the repeat, I think this one is worth looking at from still a different angle. Brush is the most relieved man in the country at that point. But here it is from that last angle. Just perfect. Great shot, Pete. Congratulations, John Brasher. What a magnificent display of courage. So that's the wrap-up here. You've seen some of the world's greatest trick shot artists displaying, as I said earlier, their wizardry. We hope you've enjoyed it. It's a positive delight to watch the way these men operate. With a cue, with a ball. There are 6 pockets in the table. You remember Meredith Wilson and the Music Man. There are 6 pockets in the table, but the way these fellas operate, it looks more like 12. Thank you all very, very much. Thank you for being with us.